Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube users. First off, what a wild game the Bengals had today. Uh, Unfortunately, they were on the losing end of this one, but it went to overtime. It was really close. You had a clank by both sides, and then in the last 30 seconds of the game, the Steelers got a field goal with just 30 seconds left in overtime to win the game. It was very disappointing, but it was a very, very good game. I will say that. All right. Barnes and Lockie are on the 16th hole. So they have 3 more holes and they will be done for the day. And I am going to show you the kind of standings that I did at the end of the last episode so that you can see where everybody is at. Justin Thomas is in the lead, 17 under. Young Tom Morris, Barnes, and Lockie are all 3, 2 back, 15 under. Rose is 14 under. Homa is at 12, and Tate is at 11. And Tate, if he gets a bogey on his next hole, he will be out of contention. So, but that's not where we're at right now. Thomas, Tate. Let's see who's. Thomas, Tate. Rose, Homa. Final and Young Tom Morris. And Lockie and Barnes. Okay. Now, before we start the 16th hole, Barnes gets a chip because he's lucky. So Barnes gets a chip. He's lucky. We go down to the 16th hole. All right, let's see. Um, 16th holes, par 3, 3, 4, 5 is course control. 13 is caution, which means if you get a moderate putt, it's actually a difficult putt, and it's semi-friendly. All right, let's roll for Barnes. Lockie is going to spend a chip to make it friendly. Barnes, this will be course controlled, and 12 will be rough and 1 on a par 3. Okay. And we are looking at, is he a workman? Barnes is not a workman. Moderate par putt for Barnes. Which is 1 to 5. Okay. Lockie will not need the white dice because he spent a chip. 135. Par 3. Utility or gilded. He is not. This will be a green cam. Looking at 3. Is it a challenging green? No, it's semi-friendly. This will be a clutch birdie putt for Lockie. Okay, so we will go to Barnes first. 1 to 5 for his par. So will Barnes get a par? And he does. Barnes pars. That keeps him at 4 under. Lockie for his birdie, and he is 1 to 5. He needs a 1 to 5 to get this birdie, and he gets a 1. So Lockie will get a birdie. Okay. This brings up Morris and Finau. We're going to roll Finau because he is out of contention. So, and this is the 15th hole for them. And 15th is, no, it's just a normal hole. So for Finau on a normal hole of 3, that will give him a par. Gives us young Tom Morris. Okay. And that will be course control. That will all be a green cam. And a 6 on a green cam, a 4 friendly. It's no. Is he a laser golfer? Nope. Wait a minute. Morris. No, he's not a laser golfer. This will be a clutch par putt for young Tom Morris. And we're going to we'll roll. Okay, so that means yes on the gold. And that means that he will make his par putt. And it means, because it was a clutch putt, it means that he will get a chip. So Morris will get a chip. Okay, that brings up Rose and Homa for the 14th hole. And Homa will spend the chip that he has to make it player control. Rose is up. And that is 14th hole, yes. Okay. This will be player controlled. And this will be 366. Is he a bomber? Nope. This will be a flag result. And is he stone? Nope, he is not stone. This will be a difficult par putt for Rose, which is a 1 to 3. Homa doesn't have to roll the white dice because he's... Alright, so that is a 3-4-4 on a par 5. Oh, sorry, 3-4-5. This will be a gallery groans, so Homa will gain his first red chip. And on the gallery groans chart, Is he a workman? Nope. This will be a difficult par putt for Homa. So we will stay with Homa. Difficult par putt 1 to 3 for Homa. And he will miss, which makes it a 1 to 5 for a moderate bogey putt for Homa. And he will get a bogey here. Rose needs a 1 to 3 for his par putt, and he will miss. 1 to 5 for a bogey, and he will make his bogey putt. And that takes us to Thomas and Tate. Okay, and they are at the 13th hole. And the 13th is just course control at 3, 4, 5, and it's just pretty much no designation other than that. Thomas is up. This will be a player result 1, 4, 6 on a par 4. Legend or dynamic. He's not legend. He's not dynamic. Firm green, that is no. We go to the now chart for Thomas. Okay, on a par 4, we are looking at 1. Is he cold? And Thomas, well, he'd be semi-cold, but the decider die says no. So this will be a gimme putt for Thomas. Gimme birdie putt. Right? Tate is up. And this will be player controlled 1, 3, 3 on a par 4. Is he yeoman or puny? He is neither of those. Is he a hacker? Nope. So this will go to experience chart for Tate. And we're at par 4. We're at 1. Is he a prospect? Semi-prospect. The decider die says yes, he is. This will be a difficult par putt for Tate. And we are staying with Tate. He needs a 1 to 3 to make this par putt. If he misses this, yeah, if Tate misses this, he's out of contention. So he needs to make this par 1 to 3, and he will miss. So that is a bogey 1 to 5, and he will miss the bogey, double bogey, and he will make the double bogey. So that will put him at +5. And Tate is now out of contention along with Finau. And we're going to Thomas for a gimme putt. He's got to, all he has to avoid is double sixes, and he does. It's a 3-6, so he makes his gimme putt. That puts him at 18 under now. Okay. Thomas and Tate. Okay. Okay. Barnes is going to use his chip that he gets for control. Lockie will do the same with the one that he has. So they will get control on the 17th hole. And for that hole, you'll see that no designation, but it is 4-5 for player control. They just spent chips, so they won't have to worry about the player control aspect of it. Okay, so this puts Barnes up, and he will go for it. And 4 on the go for it chart on the par 4. Is he a master? Nope. Workman? Nope. This means that he will have a difficult putt for birdie. So Barnes will have a difficult putt for birdie. And which means he needs a 1. Lockie's turn. We don't need this. It's a 1, 3, 4. Direct green, that is no. Hacker, no. This will go to experience chart for Lockie. And is he an icon? Yes, he is. This will be an easy birdie putt for Lockie. Okay, we will start with the difficult putt from Barnes. He needs a 1, and he will miss. 1 to 5 for the par, and he will get par. Okay. Lockie needs 1 to 4 for his birdie, and he will get a birdie. Okay, we go to young Tom Morris and Finau. Okay, Morris will use his chip for player control. And Finau, we're going to roll for Finau first because he's out of contention. And we're at the 16th hole. And this is depends on, okay, so this will be a friendly green. So it is normal. And we get a 2, so he will get a par on the 16th hole. Okay, we go to young Tom Morris. Morris, this will be attack the green. He will attack the green here, and it's on a par 3. This will be a difficult birdie putt for Morris. Which means he needs a 1 to get this. He will miss. 1 to 5 for his par. He will miss the par. And bogey will be anything but double sixes, and he will make that. So Tom Morris goes, young Tom Morris will go back a stroke to -2. Okay, Rosa and Homa come up. And Rosa and Homa come up. Homa is going to spend his chip and give control to the course. And we're looking at the 15th hole. And that's 3, 4, 5 with regards to course controlled. And in Homa's case, it's automatically course controlled because he spent the chip. And Rose is up. This will be player controlled, and this is 444, which is a special result. So we'll go to the special result charts. Okay. Special result. Let us roll for the special result. That is 1-1. That's 11. Very long drive from tee, dead on. Iron goes straight into the hole. That is an eagle for. That will be an eagle for Rose. And this is a par 4. So that means that puts him at -2. Okay, and let's try Homa here. Okay, Homa, this will be player controlled. I didn't need to roll that. So that is 4-6. That will be weeds. That'd be in the rough and 1. Par 4, rough and 1. Is Homa a master? No, he's not a master. This will be a double difficult putt for par. Ouch. Which means he needs a 1 for the par. And he gets it. Wow. Homa gets the par. That is saving grace there. And this will take us to the 14th hole with Thomas and Tate. And Tate is out of contention, so we'll roll him first. And this is on the 14th hole, yes, for Thomas and Tate. So we're going to roll Tate first because he's out of contention. And double cordial. So 4. This will be a par for Tate. Okay, that will take us to Thomas. And this will be course control 46 will be sand and 1. The par 5, we're looking at 1. See, chunky, he's not chunky. Strong applause, which means he will get a chip. Thomas will get a chip. And on the strong applause, it's a 3. This will be a difficult birdie putt. But he'll spend his chip in order to make it a moderate putt for birdie, which means he needs a 1 or a 2. So 1 or a 2, and he'll make this birdie putt. And he will miss, which makes it anything but double 6s for the par, so he will get a par. Okay. And now we will go to Barnes and Lockie for the 18th hole. This is their last time out on the course, and this is the 18th. Is just 3, 4, 5. Nothing really, nothing else. Barnes used his chip for player control. Lockie didn't have any, so see, this will be triple fives. Whoa, on a par 4, that's most likely. Yeah, that's a special result. So we will roll on the special result. 14, sensational iron shot, dies inches from pin, gimme putt for birdie, sunny rest of round if made. So Barnes will get a gimme putt for birdie here, and that's anything but, and he will make that. And he winds up -5 for the tournament. Lockie is up, and that will be player controlled. That will be 2, 4, 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Is he a legend? Yes, Lockie is a legend. So he will get a chip. And is he a hacker? No, he's not a hacker. This will be a moderate birdie putt, which will change into an easy birdie putt for Lockie. So he needs a 1 to 4 to make this. And he will miss the birdie, and he will anything but triple sixes, and he gets a par. And Lockie will get a par. Okay. And that, my friends, does it for Barnes and Lockie. They are in the clubhouse. They're the first ones in the clubhouse. Barnes winds up with a -16. And Lockie will wind up with a -17. So, because he's 7 under. Okay. And that will take us to young Tom Morris and Final. And they are at the 17th hole. So Barnes and Lockie are done. Young Tom Morris and Final. We do Final first because he's out of contention. And that's where we're headed right now. And this is 17. 17 is course controlled at 4-5. And this is a normal hole. So for Final, that will be a par. Okay, young Tom Morris. This will be player controlled 2-2-5. And on a par 4, 2-2-5. Is he a legend? Semi-legend? And the decider die says no. Is he a utility? That is a no. This will go to mood for Morris. And on the mood chart, We were looking at 5. Is he stormy? Morris is not stormy. This will be a moderate birdie putt, which means he needs a 1 or a 2. So Morris will need a 1 or 2 to get it, and he does. Moderate birdie putt is got by Morris. Homa and Rose, or I should say Rose and Homa, at the 16th. Okay, so we go to the 16th. This is semi-friendly. Rose is up. This is a go for the green, so he will go for the green on this one, par 3. 3 on a par 3, go for the green. Rose is soft in this case, so this will be a moderate birdie putt for Rose, and that means 1 to 2 for Rose. Okay, and Homa, that would be course control 20, sand and 1. Okay, on a 6, is he sandy? No, he is not sandy. This will be a double difficult putt for par for Homa. And that's where we will start. Difficult putt. And I think Rose had a moderate birdie putt is what I think he had. Okay. So we're just, Homa will miss that. He needs a 1 to 3 for the bogey. He will get Homa will get the bogey there. Rose is for a, we're saying that's a moderate putt for birdie, 1 to 2 for Rose. He will make the birdie putt. Wow. That will take us to Thomas and Tate. Because Tate is out of contention, we'll roll for him first. And this is at the 15th hole. And this is double cordial and semi-friendly and direct. So we will go on the cordial hole for Tate. That is 6. Well, I have to roll to see if I get the dot. Let me see what it says here. It says bogey or par. So basically, if he gets a dot, it will be a par. If he doesn't, it's a bogey. Tate will get the par. So that's Thomas is up here. And that will be a 1, 2, 5 on a par 5. Is he bomber or direct? He's not a bomber, but it is a direct green. So this is a moderate eagle putt. So he needs a 1 or a 2 to get an eagle here. 1 or 2 for an eagle for Thomas, and he gets it. He will get the eagle. Right? This takes us to young Tom Morris and Fine Owl for their last hurrah. And we'll go Fine Owl first because he's out of contention. He gets a 2. And on the 18th hole, I have to roll to see if it's dawning or challenging. And it is not dawning or challenging, so it is a normal hole, out of contention 2. That will be a par for Fine Owl. Which means he is minus 12 for the minus 8 for the tournament. Morris is up. It's not daunting or challenging, but it's a 33, which is a fairway cam. And fairway cam 5 on a par 4. Daunting or challenging? Nope. Scatter golfer? No. This will be a clutch birdie putt for Morris, which means that he will have to roll to see if he's gold. He's not gold, but he does. So he will miss the birdie putt, and that will make it. Okay, he gets double 5, so that will make this. That means he gets a par. Okay. And that's our second group in. And Morris wound up. Okay, he wound up 15 under. And Fine Owl wound up 8 under, and he was out of contention. And that takes us to Homa and Rose. And Fine Owl and Morris are done for the day. And that takes us to Rose and Homa. They're on the 17th hole. And you'll see that that is That is 3, 4, 5, course controlled, not friendly or anything like that. Okay. Rose gets 113 on a par 4. Scatter? Nope. Hacker? No, this will be a moderate birdie putt for Rose. 1 to 2. Homa's up. And that will be course controlled 22. That will be fairway cam result. 4 on the fairway cam. Cordial hole, nope. Daunting hole, nope. This will be an easy par putt for Homa. Okay, we will give Homa the, and he gets that. So that's a par for Homa. Rose needs a 1 or 2 for birdie here. And he will get the birdie. Rose gets the birdie. Okay. We go to the 16th hole for Tate and Thomas. Okay, Thomas is up first, and they're at the 15th hole. Okay, this is double cordial, semi-friendly, direct, and a 5 is course control. That will be course control. That will be a 34, which is a question mark. Let's see. Decide or die blank, moderate par putt, go for it. Decide or die blank, bullet. We're going for it. This will be a moderate eagle putt for Thomas, because that's who we're at. So a moderate putt for Thomas, and we're talking eagle putt here. 1 to 2 to make this eagle putt for Thomas. He will miss the eagle, which will make it an easy birdie, 1 to 4. He will miss the birdie, but he will make the par. So Thomas will par this. Take par. So that will take us to Homa and Rose. Back to Rose and Homa here. And they are at the 17th. Wait a minute. They're at the 18th hole. Okay, 18th hole for Rose and Homa. And that is 3-3, all threes. So that will be course cam. Is it a cordial hole? Nope. Daunting hole? Nope. This will be a clutch par putt for Rose. And Rose is gold. That's going to be a clutch par putt. Homa. Let's go to Homa. And that will be a 35, which will be a golf course cam. Cordial hole, nope. Laser golfer, nope. No laser golfer. This will be a clutch putt for Homa as well. Okay, Rose needs a 1 to 5 to make his, and he will make it. And Homa needs 1 to 3, and he will make his as well. They both make their par putts. Okay. And that gets Homa and Rose in. The Homa is at 10 under. Rose is 17 under. And so far, Rose and Lockie are tied with Barnes stroke behind and young Tom Morris a stroke behind. And looks like, we'll see, it looks like possibly Homa might have gone out of contention there as well. But we're finally up to Thomas and Tate. Rose and Homa are out. Thomas and Tate. Okay, we're on the 17th hole for Thomas. and that will be 145 on a par 4. And he is not a duffer. He's not gilded. This will be a flag result. Is he soft? Well, no, he's not, because he lost that at the beginning. So this will be a moderate par putt, and he's got one chip, so that will mean an easy par putt for Thomas. And he'll go ahead and roll that, which means anything but double sixes. Anything but double sixes, and he gets it, and that will be a par for Thomas. And, oh, I forgot, I should have done Tate. Tate only needed one roll, and this is on a normal. That is a par for Tate. Okay, that will take us to the final hole, the 18th hole. It's a daunting and challenging, semi-daunting, semi-challenging. So we will roll for Tate first. It is not challenging, and it is a 4. So it's normal. So this will be a par for Tate. And that means he winds up 9 under. Okay, Thomas. Okay. That will be hole control. That will be 15, which is the sand and 1. Okay, is he chunky? He's not chunky. This will be a moderate putt for par, which is 1 to 5 for Thomas. And he will make the par. All right, let's make the calculations here, and I'll show the final standings. Okay, let us get everybody in their correct order. Strokes behind. That's 5 strokes behind. Okay. So this is what your leaderboard looks like after the tournament is over with. Final was first out. Tate was second out. And Homa, at the very end, he didn't make the cut. He got cut in the 17th 17th hole pretty much. And your winner of this tournament was Justin Thomas. He had a 20 under par. In second place, you had Rose and Lockie. They were 3 strokes back. Barnes in third was Barnes, and he was 4 strokes back at 16 under. And young Tom Morris was 5 strokes back and in 4th place. And we will take a look at our leaderboard so you'll see the final standings. So, young Tom Morris, 20 under, 3 strokes back at 17 was Rose and Lockie. Barnes was 4 strokes back at 16 under. Morris was 5 strokes back at 15 under. And then Finau, Tate, and Homa were all out of contention. And Homa basically was in 6th place. Homa was 6th place. Tate was 7th place. And Finau was your last place. And he finished with 8 under. So everybody finished under, but 3 guys failed to complete the tournament. Basically, they were out of 3 players were out of contention. So Justin Thomas is your winner of this tournament, and who knows? I might do another tournament again sometimes. It was fun. It was a lot of work, but it was fun. And it took 6 episodes. And like I said, it probably would. It took 6 episodes to get this tournament done because right now I'm at almost 55 minutes, and I like to try to keep my games at or around about an hour, and that's just about where I was with this particular episode. So Justin Thomas is your winner, and Rose and Lockie, who were 3 strokes back, were at 17 under. Barnes was at 16 under, and young Tom Morris was at 15 under. Those were kind of your leaders. And the thing with Lockie is he had the shot of the day on the 12th hole. He was the only one to have a hole-in-one, so he had the shot of the day. So you all take care, have a good time, and until next time, I hope all your rolls are good ones.